I also think that Indian entrepreneurs should grow to the global level.
True.
And they should earn dollars and euros for us to make our country rich.
Correct.
Or richer.
Yeah,
Even Century Inca, I really got a job also.
okay.
At a much higher scale,
Okay.
pay scale.
Okay.
But I opted for a small job because I wanted to quit and start my own.
Start on your own.
Pack and came back, and we thought, why can't we also make those global quality machines? We can do that. 1 year I told my guys, say, let's start Chale Jao Ka Chalwal. Chale Jao movement. We don't want German machine to come in India.
Before moving ahead, would like to bring your attention on a wonderful new product, a reusable notebook from NARA. It's a 100% tree-free, waterproof and tear-proof notebook which can be used endlessly for years together. I think it's a great step towards a sustainable future and a new step in note-taking. I have been personally using this notebook and have been able to save 6 to 8 pages every day. If you are interested in knowing more about this product, the link for the product is in the description below. Welcome, Mr. Datta Deshpande. I really appreciate you coming. Thanks for being part of Ing Stories. Today is the 40th episode.
Welcome, wonderful. It's a wonderful journey.
Yeah.
Actually, I saw a couple of videos, and I really appreciate you take good interviews.
Yeah, thanks.
And the
Thanks.
quality questions and everything, and all these are really inspirational.
Yeah, it's in terms of the journey of how people have, transformed from where they started. We are going to listen about your story today.
Yeah.
And all those different wonderful journeys that we've had in the last 39 episodes. I think it's inspirational. For me, personally, it has been very inspirational. I have had some opportunities of doing business with few of them just because, there are some ideas that came up. So there are so many avenues that can open up.
Absolutely, because going through so much of experience, and that too from the entrepreneurs, successful entrepreneurs,
yes.
it's a good opportunity, or the beautiful opportunity for you also.
Yes, and it helps the next generation. The next generation who are in their 20s or early 30s, who really don't know कि किनसे बात करें.
Correct.
किसका ये journey कैसे था? Say for example, जैसे you are one of the leading packaging converting machine manufacturers in India. You had a phenomenal journey which we are going to go through. And youngster who wants to manufacture a machine like that, and the government is pushing that we should get into exports, which we have been able to so successfully do. वो अगर अरे मैं दत्ता जी से जाके मिलता हूँ, उन्होंने ये किया है, उनका स्टोरी मैं सुनता हूँ, मुझे कुछ इंस्पिरेशन मिलेगा. That's the whole idea behind Ing Stories.
That's good. I'm really I will welcome such people. I also think that Indian entrepreneurs should grow to the global level.
True.
And they should earn dollars and euros for us to make our country rich.
Correct.
Or richer.
Yeah, absolutely. Yesterday night I was listening to a podcast from Mr. Pai of Infosys.
Okay.
So he was telling that for India to grow, or rather any economy in the world to have grown into a large size, that can only happen through exports, no matter which era. Whether it is in the 20th or 21st century or the earlier centuries, they have only been able to grow by exports.
Exports, correct.
Exports is a key, and which you have been able to successfully master.
Yeah, and really I am happy about it, that we earn a lot of dollars and euros for our country.
That's nice.
And that we can think of our service to our country also.
Lovely. So let's start with your journey. And are you all set? Can we start your...
Yeah.
Great. So let's know about where were you born, your early journey, and where did you study and all that?
So I born and brought up in Pune.
Okay.
So my schooling is done. Punekar. So I did my engineering from College of Engineering Pune. It's a famous COE.
Lovely. Best college, one of the best colleges in India.
In 1985.
Okay.
And then I did 3 years. I did my job.
Okay.
In a very small company which is owned by my cousin, which was owned by my cousin brother.
Okay.
And I opted for that small company. I had a chance to go to a bigger or large
COE से तो job आराम से मिल जाता है.
And that time only 5 engineering colleges were there.
In the country or in Maharashtra?
In Maharashtra,
right.
So demand was very high. Even Century Inca, I really got a job also.
Okay.
At a much higher scale,
Okay.
pay scale.
Okay.
But I opted for a small job because I wanted to quit and start my own.
Start on your own.
Yeah. So that was my
Lovely.
like mission right from the beginning.
यानी ऐसा कुछ क्या आपको, अगर मैं बोलूँ अपने क्रूड भाषा में, क्या कीड़ा है बचपन से कि आप तो फैमिली बिजनेस से हो नहीं, तो कैसे आपको लगा कि मैं अभी बिजनेस में या वो भी मैन्युफैक्चरिंग में जाऊँ, ऐसे कैसे आपको लगा?
इसका स्टोरी है ना कि एक्चुअली माई सिस्टर शी इज नो मोर नाउ बट शी वॉज 16 years older than me.
ओके.
And when I was in 3rd standard, she married. She got married.
मोर लाइक अ मदर.
Yeah.
More like older to you, 16 years तो काफी बड़ी हो जाती है.
Absolutely. And she married to an industrialist family in Kolhapur.
ओके.
So I used to go to them every in many vacations and all these things.
Correct.
And I think that was a trigger when I really got inspired to become industrialist.
अच्छा, तभी
So that
सोचा.
was, हाँ, तभी से सोचा कि I don't want to do any job. I want to have my own industry. I should be owner of my own industry. That was my
ड्रीम.
dream since I was in school.
बढ़िया. तो ये इंडस्ट्री में कैसे है? व्हाट इज द स्टोरी बिहाइंड दैट? आई मीन आपने
Okay,
वो
so-
3 साल काम किया, उसके बाद
उसके बाद में what happened is we like वो तो कीड़ा था ही. What I wanted to do, something has to be done. Where somewhere I had to start. Then I got one opportunity from Bajaj Auto that they wanted pickup coil tester. Pickup coil tester.
Okay.
I didn't know what is pickup coil tester, but I said okay, I'll go and try. Let's try. I never thought that I will get the order, but I got the order because like they thought he is from COEP and this guy can make. But Sujit, I was not very technically, very strong. And I was always into, other things like sports.
So you were technically strong or you weren't technically strong?
No, I wasn't.
You wasn't. Okay.
Then I asked like he's my partner right now, Sanjay Dandekar. So I asked him like, can you join me to make this product? And that's how we came
You
together.
both came together. Lovely.
And thereafter we like our basic thing is to take challenges.
अच्छा.
To do
तो फिर
something.
बजाज को दिया प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व करके?
Yeah, no, that pickup coil tester we gave.
Acha.
Then they asked and for some other products like
Acha.
letter opener.
Acha.
So that was our first product as such, letter opener, a tabletop letter opener. We started in a 10 by 10 room, 100 square feet,
Okay.
with almost nil capital. The families were, I can say, middle class but lower middle class.
Yeah.
We didn't have
And
money.
most families those days were coming from that category.
Exactly. He is technically strong, and my basic advantage is into marketing and convincing and talking to people and all. So I was, and I am still extrovert, and he was mainly introvert. So we started in 1988 with all these like passive in the name of we gave the name Pacific Technologies.
अच्छा.
So Pratham was not our earlier name right
Acha.
from the beginning. And our products like letter opener was our first product, a tabletop small letter opener.
अच्छा.
We made many products. One was like electronic remote control bell,
अच्छा.
then shoe shine machine. So all these products, you can see these are not technically like complicated products, but these were new products. So our passion was always to make something new.
हाँ.
So there we started, and then Bajaj Auto only asked us to make a letter folding machine.
Oh, there folding started. First
There
time.
that folding came into picture first. So what we did is we fortunately found one tabletop letter folding machine in Mumbai. So we purchased it.
अच्छा.
And then reverse engineered it and made one.
Okay.
Made our indigenous machine. But Sujit, what happened is that letter folding machine, the speed of that was minimum 5,000 per hour. The company like Bajaj Auto had totally in a one day they were handling 2,500 letters to fold.
Oh.
So it is half an hour job for that machine. Also the setting time and everything was so complicated. Bajaj Auto said our people don't like that. they will do it manually. So you take back your machine.
Acha.
But one of the printers from Pune, from Pimpri area, he came to us. He said, I am doing Glaxoka inserts,
Pharma insert.
pharma insert.
Acha.
Can you modify your machine, because letter folding was for 2 folds and that leaflet was for 3 folds.
Acha.
So he asked me, can you develop or convert it from 2 folds to 3 folds?
Huh.
We said, Abhi, we cannot do anything, like we have already invested. So why not to take this challenge also? Then we took that challenge. Then made that machine, tabletop leaflet folding machine, 4 folds.
4 folds. Acha.
That was our first machine which we sold in Pune.
Okay.
And then we thought, let's find out, like in packaging line or the people or the printers who print and fold leaflets. So I started moving to industrial estates in Mumbai.
Okay.
A to Z, then Royal Industrial
All those famous
Estate.
industrial estates
I
of
used
those
to just go and see whether these people, because those times, all these LinkedIn and everything was not
Wasn't there, yeah.
I was just looking at the shop, a paper dikh raha hai and there is some folding going on. I used to meet those guys. We make paper folding machine and do you need it? So I say, actually we got some
Bricks.
bricks, and then people started, like, because that was a need.
So उस आप मशीन देने के पहले वो लोग क्या यूज करते हैं? इम्पोर्टेड मशीन?
Oh, no. Mainly imported machines. Before 1992, like the economy was closed. So
Closed,
all
yeah.
these import duties and all were very high.
Uh-huh.
So people used to give it to a ठेकेदार for in slum areas to fold.
अच्छा. जॉब
So,
वर्क पे.
yeah, their headache was not getting the material in time. Wastage of the material. 1 lakh they diya, to then they were getting only 90,000.
हाँ.
Then again the dadagiri of those ठेकेदार्स.
Correct.
Then the hygienic things like tobacco and then hair, everything was coming with the leaflets.
Correct.
So all this, also accuracy of folding. Manually kitna fold karega. That accuracy was there.
Correct.
So all these things they found that this machine can solve this. They will have the control on folding. They will have the control on production. So slowly they.
So आप मशीन बनाने के पहले किसी के पास भी इंडिया में नहीं थे मशीन्स? फोल्डिंग मशीन्स?
Very rare.
अच्छा.
Absolutely rare.
Because of the import duties being high, कोई import करने का सोचेगा भी नहीं.
Not only that, the maintenance and service, after sales service,
that is also
there
there.
was the expertise was not there. Or if it is there, it was also very rare. Mainly bookwork folding machine, there are so many people or there's so many mechanics, they were doing that.
Correct.
But for small folding machines, spare parts, then after sales service and all, there were also a headache.
Okay.
So when we started, then बहुत कुछ सीखा. Like some printers told us, we don't buy any Indian machine. We buy only German machines. And then you show the machine, you keep it for 1 month, and then we will decide how it works and all. So I went through all these phases.
I'm sure.
But as I told you, I am a good marketing person, so I always was pursuing them with them and all. And in 1995, we participated in Print Pack India.
Okay.
So that was our launching on the first national stage.
Okay.
And there also people appreciated. A few Delhi customers and all, they also showed much interest. And we were pioneers. So till like 2000, what we realized is, and before 2000, then we also tried to diversify into shrink wrapping machine and all these things, but we never
got the success.
And we were not satisfied because there is a lot of competition and all, 5,000 kam karo, all these things. We are basically technocrats. We always wanted to have a good value for our product.
Correct.
And we are doing a lot of effort. We are taking a lot of
development,
effort, R&D. Hai. All these are, if we want to put it again into the business, we want to earn also.
Certain money value has to come from the machine.
So low technology products we tried, and then we said we will not do that. And in 2000, between 2001 and 2002, we decided let's go go to the global stage now.
Acha, that early you decided to go
Yeah,
global.
yeah.
But then
So,
by
but,
that time
I
your
mean-
business was set in India?
We were pioneer, we were earning not really good money, but थोड़ा पैसा मिल रहा था. I mean, it was not a great money, but business was small, but it was growing very slowly. We were not happy about the growth and all.
But nice. 2002, that early you decided कि आप global जा रहे हो. That's lovely.
I don't know whether it is early or late, but
because you
it
started
is
in 95.
No, we started in 88.
88.
Yeah, so it was about 12 years.
12
or
years had
13.
already passed. Huh?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
And then what happened is, like, my partner Sanjay and I went to IPEX, then went to Interpack and came back, and we thought, like, why can't we also make those global quality machines? We can do that.
Lovely.
We have the capabilities, we have not tested it.
Confidence आ गया.
Confidence आ गया देखने के बाद. Then we said, let's do that. So that was the one decision which has transformed a lot of things. Not
Okay.
only product, but our organizational level. We actually.
Tell us more in terms of what is that thing that really made a difference post. I'm assuming 2004 would have been the Drupa that you participated.
2004 we went to Drupa.
Yeah.
So 2002 we took a decision. So
Okay.
those were 2 years in hand.
Planning.
You know, Sujit, in 2002 I was thinking, like, 8 o'clock at night, someone calls me and say, Deshpande साहब आप मशीन का मोटर बंद पड़ गया. Okay, Deshpande साहब एक गियर टूट गया. I mean, I am the owner of the business, and how can I sell how can I go to Drupa, a global platform, and how people will call me from England or Germany or where that Deshpande ji machine ka ye ho gaya. So product itself has to be completely revamped. We thought that, number
Right,
one.
right.
Number two, we should have the systems in place. We should have the organization in place. We should
Correct.
have the people who take responsibilities.
Correct.
So all these things we realized, but that was a good thing, that one decision could change whole mindset of our.
Just thinking of going to participate in that exhibition.
Yes, yes.
That changed the dynamics.
That changed because then we started working on towards that, like product, systems, processes, HR, training, everything started.
Lovely.
Then people also got some boost, like, yes, we will go to Drupa. So that was a big thing for them also. So they also got inspired, like, we will do this, sir. We will do that, sir. Okay, chalo. Then that was a good thing.
It was a common goal that everyone was aspiring.
Yeah.
Nice.
And frankly speaking, if you ask me in terms of ROI, first Drupa was not really gave us a lot of money or business or something. But it gave us a direction to think, or it changed completely our thinking process. So then we started thinking to go global. And I think that was the big advantage we got by participating in Drupa.
Lovely. And then post Drupa, how has been the journey?
So post Drupa, I think about 2 years it required us to overcome whatever expenses we did in Drupa.
I'm sure.
Cash flow challenges, and everyone was like inspired to go to Drupa. The whole organization was after Drupa only. So here domestic sale niche gaya, and everything we have to again
I'm sure.
overcome everything. So 2 years we were just aligning the things back. But keeping the direction was there, the organization was there. People were started taking responsibilities. We gave them some authorities and all these, and the machines were now of the good quality. So we could get good prices from Indian customers too.
Nice.
So then,
I'm sure when you are standing at Drupa, customers from India, when they go and see that Pratham is participating in exhibition in Germany, मतलब कंपनी में दम है, तो वो perception ही बढ़ जाता है. I think that also gives
so
you
respect बढ़ गया हमारा. I mean, people always. I used to sit outside the cabin of any owner. So now he saw my card, business card, and अरे इनको अंदर बुलाओ. So that respect I started getting. That was again a good advantage.
Yeah. It helps in business. Yes.
So after 2-3 years, we again participated in 2008 in Drupa. So it was good. Like then, I don't think we had that blow which we took in 2004. because many things were settled down.
You knew a lot of things,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
business would have also scaled up by then.
Correct.
Yeah.
And then we started doing something new, and into 2010, between 2010 to 14, we tried another two things, and I'll tell you, one was to make flexo printing machine.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Flexo
Someone
printing
told
machine.
me we tried to take a strategic decision, but more on that, it was done on gut feeling. And then we built actually two color tak. We made a unit in our company or factory also, but then I saw it's not going to help. It's completely different line.
Yeah.
So then we learned through that mistake and we stopped it or we discarded it. Then we were into carton sorting machine, and that was a good profitable business. We collaborated with one vision experts from Germany. They were doing this for last 20 years and all. They were expert into this. That company was a very small company, but the owner sold that company to a big company, Isra Vision.
Okay.
What happened is the expert team left that company, small company. I don't know why, but it happened. And Isra Vision's focus was not this product.
Yeah.
So they stopped giving us good support. I mean, and without support, any product to sell.
Capital machines cannot.
So
survive.
we sold about 3-4 machines, and then we had to actually, unfortunately, back out from that. So that was another blow. So 2 actually products failed. And till 2013, Vyjuk had a patent on outsert machine. So outsert and insert, that is the same line we have.
Line, yeah.
Only outsert has a lot of, it's a big machine. It has complicated.
Just for in few lines for our viewers who don't know about outserts and inserts, if you can just explain.
Insert means the leaflet which goes into the carton.
Inside the carton.
Inside the carton. So you will find always with the blisters and all, there is a instruction leaflet. So usually in Europe, inserts are more preferred. Or that is the custom.
Okay.
They use inserts. In India also.
And where is outserts used?
In US.
And how is it placed on? It is on the bottom.
It is glued on the side.
Okay.
Or on the top.
What is the advantage of an outsert?
There they don't have cartons.
Okay.
So their whole logistics system is different. So they give a lot of medicines in bottles.
No cartons only?
No cartons.
Mono carton primary नहीं है?
नहीं.
अच्छा.
Yeah. So that is why they use outserts on the bottle or top.
Oh.
So, and those are in US it is mandated. FDA ka regulations and
very
all
strict.
are very strict. So they are all bigger in size, and they have to fold it to a smaller size.
So the converters in India who do outsert machine, they are all exporting.
So pharma companies who export their product to US, they send the product totally packed now.
Okay,
so they already glued. Outserts are already glued, so they buy outsert from India.
So now coming back to your outsert story, sorry I interrupted.
So 2013
the patent got expired.
Patent got expired. So folding was our main inherently, we mastered that folding technology.
Correct.
So we started developing that, and it took us about 5 years.
5 years.
To successfully test our first outsert machine.
5 years.
We tried 2-3 machines, but they were not of that quality. I mean, they were not able to produce good quality outserts at all.
Achha.
And in 2019 we made a good quality outsert machine, first good quality. And in May 2019 we successfully demonstrated it to a US customer.
Achha, and first machine to a US customer.
So we were giving demos, but US customer appreciated it, and then he gave us a break.
Achha.
Yes, I will buy this machine.
Lovely. That's the confidence they had in
Confidence they had, and then they came here to my small factory and they saw the product. They brought the papers along with them, tasted them, and they were happy. They said, yes, we will. Because Vyjuk machines were really expensive.
Yeah.
Really.
Vyjuk is the other brand in outsert.
They are the pioneers. Like Vyjuk had a patent for 20 years, 1993 to 2013.
Okay. And you broke into that market.
Exactly.
Oh, lovely.
And
So how is the outsert market in India today?
it's good.
So you are
Yes.
like dominating that space. You are an entrant. How are you placed today?
There is no other competitor in India now.
Acha, you're
we
only guy.
decided once 1 year we took a lot of efforts,
Okay.
and after 1 year I told my guys, like, say, let's start chale jao ka chalwal. Chale jao movement. We don't want German machine to come in India.
Oh, lovely.
Otherwise it is our failure, because hardly there is any market. I am saying, like, in terms of numbers.
There are not many manufacturers also who use
Manufacturers
this kind
and all. So
Yeah.
why you want Indian customers must prefer our machine?
So now Vaiju machines are not sold in India anymore?
No, in 1 year not a single.
Not a single machine. Oh, lovely. That's quite an achievement.
Obviously, our machines are much cheaper than their
I'm sure
machines.
cheaper, but then quality matter करता है ना.
But quality,
आपने
yes.
3 करोड़ का मशीन आपने 1 करोड़ बचा दिया, लेकिन अगर वो क्वालिटी नहीं देगा तो who's going to take?
Quality is now we claim that our quality is higher than German people quality.
Lovely. That's
We mastered that.
very
We-
nice.
Yeah, and then we got good breakthrough, exports. So
Okay.
US people, then we went to US, and I traveled. Then my other colleague traveled, and yes, we could establish ourselves as a good brand in US also.
Lovely. So
And
how
after
are the
that-
US guys taking the Pratham brand?
Yes, they are taking really serious.
They're
yeah.
very nice.
Yeah. Obviously, right now Vaijuk is the first brand over
I'm sure.
there.
It will take a while.
Yeah.
Great.
And then now in Europe also we already started selling in Spain and other countries, but UK, Israel, UK, Ireland, Israel also is our
Installation is there.
There are
Nice.
few installations
Nice.
in Israel.
So how many countries in all have you exported to?
More than 20 countries.
20 countries. And you were telling me you also started an office in US.
Yes, because it was really required.
Nice.
To
many
give
companies in
confidence,
India
because
have that.
machine US customers, they are not really ready to come to India for the demonstration and all. So they were saying, where can I see the machine? See, the customer is not really keen to show it to his competitor.
Right.
So you have to show it somewhere else.
Somewhere. A neutral site.
Exactly.
Very
Secondly,
convenient.
the support. Like, we already have 50 machines in US region.
50 machines?
Yes.
Wow.
In
50
since
of outserts or?
Yes, outsert. So
50 machines.
outserts, accessories, like
Lovely.
2019 we
Same
started. So yeah,
Nice.
and then for giving support and spares and everything, we thought that will be good thing to.
So you're a formidable presence in the US. It's
Yes,
not like
yes.
nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
US, Canada, we
Makes
have-
sense. So for the viewers who are listening, who have some thoughts of putting an office in the US, any advice for them? At what point should they think of doing it? Who have similar business or other businesses? कैसे सोचना चाहिए? How should they go around putting an office in the US? Should they put an office in the US? I mean, basic things.
It depends, like, what is the product. Like, if my product would have been very simple product and like common product,
जहाँ पे डेमो नहीं दिखाना है शायद.
डेमो भी अगर दिखाना है, but then it is not a very complicated thing to like understand also.
Okay.
Here this outside machine is really complicated. Even the operator and everything has to be a skilled operator to
Run the machine.
Run the machine.
Right.
And you first have to understand the requirement. There is no standardization. There is a standardization, but first of all, you have to have a lot of knowledge about outserts. So all these things, if these things are not there, and let's say shrink wrapping machine or like carton pasting machine, these are very common products.
Regular
Printing machine.
Correct.
Then all these things can be sold through dealer. That is the best, because why you go and invest into that?
Right.
For us, it was a little different story.
Yeah, I get
And also, I think, we also tried to sell through one dealer, but that dealer couldn't sell. Say it was one of the products in his entire
category.
list.
Yeah.
And other products are easier to sell. Then he was.
This becomes a side
Then
product.
it requires a lot of patience, effort,
Technical selling.
general dealer attitude. People, they don't need or they don't like to take so much of efforts and then get one order.
True. So, sir, I wanted to understand now. Things are going digital. People are talking about QR codes. We are making payments through QR codes. We are seeing so much of reduction in प्रिंटिंग ऑफ पेपर इन द कमर्शियल इंडस्ट्री. तो कभी आपको ये डर लगा है, आपका तो पूरा बिजनेस फोल्डिंग पे है, लीफलेट्स पे है, इंसर्ट्स आउटसर्ट्स में है, क्या वो क्यूआर कोड में कभी शिफ्ट होगा? कभी आपको ऐसा लगा है? तो आप व्हाट इज योर थॉट्स अराउंड दैट?
QR code, yes. QR code is everywhere now.
Yeah.
When you go to the airport, there is a QR code.
Yeah, you don't need a
boarding pass and everything.
Right.
That is an alternative technology. Definitely, it will come, but it will take some time.
Okay.
Because in US also, the people whose age is 55, 60 or more than that, and there are so many of them.
Sure, many of them.
They are not really comfortable with the QR codes.
Oh, right, yeah.
And so much of information putting through QR code and on a smartphone to read. You can see outsert. Outsert is, you see 53 by 100 centimeter. You can see the paper.
Almost
that
half a
is
square meter.
530 by 1000.
More than half a square meter.
It becomes 33 millimeters by 33. The 3.3 centimeter by 3 point. See, so much of information is already there. How can read it on? How you can read it on smartphone?
Right.
And it's not like possible. Also, there are like threats like hackers. If some site got hacked,
correct.
The whole information of pharma company, or there is no connection, there is no Wi-Fi, 5G nahi hai, and all these things are still there in every country.
But do you have any plans around कि अगर ये हुआ तो आपका क्या plan है?
What we think is, let's say next 10 years.
तो ये रहेगा.
We will definitely रहेगा.
Nice.
But what is our aim is to, in these 10 years, we have to make ourselves ready with other 2 lines, 3 lines, whatever.
Lovely,
we are doing that.
Lovely. So any new lines that you are getting into?
Yeah, we have entered into packaging machines line, mostly into pharma packaging machines.
Okay.
And in PMEC we are launching one machine, cartoning machine.
Cartoning machine.
Yeah. So the blisters are actually they packed into the carton on that automatic machine, and that machine will be equipped with a online paper folding machine also.
Lovely.
Also with some vision systems and all.
Right.
We are also we are in this field. We are doing some robotic technologies. Those robotic pick and place at the end of the line will definitely help into cartons, then bookwork, and even in our pharmaceutical leaflets. So those things we are gearing up.
Nice.
Also some.
So you are also planning to diversify.
Definitely, because now see we have to leverage this.
Yes.
We have a state-of-the-art plant over there in Pune.
Right.
Then we have experience of building machines.
So many years.
That is so many years, 35 years.
Wow.
So that is our plus point. Secondly, we have presence, worldwide presence now. So our brand is already there. Why not to leverage all these things? We will definitely leverage that.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Great. I mean, in terms of you've been working in so many countries, you said 30. How are the printers in India different than the printers in other countries? Are they similar in terms of their attitude, in terms of doing business, or you have seen something which are different, or you would have some advice that लोगों ने कुछ अलग तरीके से सोचना चाहिए to become larger global players?
Mainly, really speaking, they are into very good quality products. So quality. So mainly, we should not think of chalta hai things.
The attitude towards
that is very important. And chalta hai not only product quality but delivery commitments, some other commitments, whatever you give to your customers. That has to be. You have to stick to your commitments.
What is the quality of labor in those countries compared to what we have here? Are we at par, or?
Our people individually are very strong. But now in our country there are so many people. So there are when you see our outside machine, first of all there are 2, 3, 4 people always around the machine. I'll tell you, Sujit, there is only one person who run outside machine.
Achha.
One
so
outside machine, only one person they operate. So they have the scarcity of people. तो scarcity है
हाँ,
तो
वहाँ तो क्लियर है, पर इंडिया में क्यों 4 जन ऐसे घूम रहे हैं?
availability of people, plenty of people are available.
हाँ, सस्ते में मिल जाता तो खड़ा कर दो.
Yes. But what I think is, if in US, suppose something happens to the machine, he will not do jugaad, whereas our operators can do jugaad. Our operators are really good. I'll tell you, individual skill wise, our operators are very good.
Far better. That's
Really
nice.
good.
That's nice.
The thing is, their operators, they will just stop the machine. They will not take that risk. They will go to their supervisor, tell this, there is a problem in the machine. You sort it out.
हाँ, it's not their headache. They will just raise their hands.
Absolutely.
अपने यहाँ पे तो वर्कर खुद ही चालू कर देगा.
कर देगा. हाँ. वो I mean,
He'll make his hands dirty.
here the owner will tell him that is not my problem. You have to do this. I want this. And many things are done on contract also.
Correct.
Many outserts are run through
On
contract.
contract, yeah.
So contractor is mainly interested in getting money. How many?
Maximum output.
Output. So then that's a good system here. So people, they do it by hook or crook. They run the machine, get the job done. So our operators are, and also our operators work really hard, 12 hours and all. So that kind of things are not possible over there.
Yeah.
But thoda sa maturity and all are little better. I could say.
In those places.
Yeah.
I think that will come eventually as
Eventually
and
it
when
will
time
come.
passes. So in terms of one more question in the printing industry which I hear often in terms of ये folding machines में कि machines बहुत ज़्यादा आ गए हैं, customers उतने ही pharma companies हैं. So ये terms of because of rise in competition, the price is being squeezed, more machines being sold, probably it will be further squeezed. So what's your thoughts around this entire thing? कि आपको क्या लगता है कि कैसे इन्होंने ये करना चाहिए? You have any thoughts?
First of all, if few people or few customers, they were really pioneer because they had the
vision.
Not vision, they have the money power. They have the money power, and that's why they could buy Vaijuk machines
earlier.
So like that they were the kings, and other people couldn't think of it. Like 6 करोड़ का मशीन लेके आउटसेट करने का, people were not even thinking of it. Whereas when we brought the machine in the market of 2.5 crores, 3 crores, तो ये viable लगने लगा. Then people started investing, and obviously then the numbers increased.
Right.
So the monopoly of certain people
Have
of
been hit.
getting higher prices for the outsets. First of
And
all,
now the market becomes more competitive. More people can enter into the business.
Exactly. So then first of all, I think it becomes rational. Then what happens is, once more machine comes and then competition starts, I think then price cut starts actually. That's
Correct.
That's not a good thing. But price cuts and all, if it is not sustainable, sometime or other that is going to stop.
Yeah. वो it will be survival of the fittest. जो ऊपर रहेंगे वो लोग रहेंगे, बाकी के नीचे निकल जाएंगे because they just don't know how, and they have not created something. Like you are diversifying into newer products. I think these companies also will have to get into newer avenues.
Newer avenues, not only that, but Sujit, our Indian printers can export outsets. Why don't they think that in India, say, let's say 15 pharma companies hai. Why don't they think like they can go to 150 pharma companies in the world?
And now there are companies actually from India who are participating in global exhibitions.
Yeah, like this CPHI and all these exhibitions. Barcelona. People should go. They should have their stalls. They should showcase their products, give customer. And I know few of them. Like they are doing all these things.
Really?
So I think people should start thinking global. Then only they can survive. Why they should just cry and complain that ये competition आ गया यार, मेरा ये हो गया, मुझे अभी
competition is the name of the game. वो तो होने ही वाला है.
Exactly.
Competition नहीं है तो आदमी evolve ही नहीं होगा.
Yeah, you have to find out the way to beat the competition.
Correct. Absolutely.
So I think that's just a complaining attitude. You don't have any answer to that.
Right. So you had this wonderful journey of the last 35 years of creating a really successful capital equipment specialized manufacturing machine. तो आपका journey सब कुछ अच्छा रहा है, or you had challenges? How has been the journey for you? Or if there were challenges, what were the kind of challenges you faced?
You took 40 interviews.
Yeah, you're the 40th, yes.
Anyone told you that the journey was very, very smooth, Sujita? It is not there. So if you are first generation entrepreneur, so many difficulties are there. I also told you, like we have more failures, I think, than the success. But yes, those success are so good that it always overcome whatever failures. Like I told you, like we tried to make flexo machine.
Yeah.
We tried to make shrink wrapping machine.
Correct.
We tried to make envelope making machine. We tried to make carton sorting machines. So all this list of failure is already there. But folding machine, outsert machine, insert machine, and also global presence, branding, all these are our success stories.
Lovely. I mean, in terms of, you are the pioneer in folding machines in India?
Yes.
And the leader in folding machines in India today.
Folding
right?
machines, and especially for pharmaceutical applications. Because those are the leaflets which are more complicated.
Right.
Bookwork and all are quite simple. And even binders can do it with hands, and manually they can do and all this.
Right. So, Pratham has been seen everywhere. It's not like a brand जो लोग जानते नहीं हैं. They might not know a lot about the kind of product that you make, but then Pratham is seen very strongly. I have seen Pratham in many places, in the Print Week magazine, at many conferences. So, is it a conscious effort in terms of brand building? How has it been with you?
Yes, I think. Good to know that, first of all.
Money is well spent.
Money well spent.
I totally agree with
I think that brand, and that brand helps your employees also to inspire towards certain, like I am working in Pratham, so that is also important. And then customer also gets that feel ki I'm not buying something from Tom, Dick and Harry. It's a Pratham product.
It's a Pratham product.
And since we were pioneer in that, even pharma companies now, I heard about it. Like pharma companies started in inserts. Pharma companies start telling to printers that do you have a Pratham machine?
Yeah.
Then only I will give you job. So it's a good thing.
I have heard that as well. Yeah. I mean, your brand stands very strongly today.
Yeah. But we took those efforts. We participated in the trade shows. We advertise in the magazines like Print Week and all. Then we go to the global exhibitions, and whatever event we have, we generally try to publish it somewhere.
Create a maximum out of it.
Yeah.
Lovely.
Because I think brand building is necessary.
Yes. Totally.
If you are taking efforts, but the responsibility comes with the brand name.
Right.
To give good quality, the standard quality, good standard quality product.
Uske bina it will fall apart.
Absolutely.
It will not stand.
It is not just the advertisement.
Yeah. Your product should speak.
Absolutely.
And added with branding.
Correct.
With advertisement.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, lovely. And any piece of advice for the youngsters who are coming in probably into machines or probably into any other business? You've had a phenomenal journey of 35 years. Any advice for them?
I think they should think big. That is what only one advice I would like to give.
Think big?
Because think big means go global, think globally. Because now world is not really, it's not far from you.
Yeah, actually, it's a borderless world. Just with our WhatsApp, we can connect with anyone, anywhere in the world.
Then LinkedIn and all these platforms are there, so you can reach to the world very fast. That is number one. So, if you really make good products and quality products, which China did many years back.
25, 30 years back, yeah.
So, if you go, when you are traveling and if you go around, you will find a lot of Chinese, things around you.
Right.
Why? We can definitely replace, because people are not really comfortable now to deal with China. China is no more trustworthy brand. But there is no choice for them.
Right.
So India has definitely...
It's a good opportunity for the youngsters in India to think about how they could create their businesses in exports.
Exactly.
And the government, I believe, is also giving a lot of...
I think they should start traveling and find out. To find out what... If someone has no idea what to do, then they should start traveling, finding out what we can do, what Chinese products are there, they are coming there. And they should think of making good quality, and we can make that niche, and we can create that brand that we can make higher quality products than China.
Actually, that's a very valid point.
China always thinks big. they have that China wall and their everything is, they always think very big.
Scale is the name of the game for them.
Scale is the name. Why can't we do that? We always, right from the beginning, small is beautiful. छोटा करो.
हमारे कल्चर में या अपब्रिंगिंग में थोड़ा वो है.
Exactly, but that we should now throw away and start thinking big.
At least the youngsters of the current breed who are coming into work,
And
they
there are
can
a lot of
surely
opportunities.
think.
We were in the like
ना phone था,
हमारा
ना
जमाना
LinkedIn
था,
था, ना
that
WhatsApp.
was mainly fundraising through debt only.
Debt.
Now the equities are available.
Correct.
Private equity है, venture capital है, then now SME
Listing of SME.
listing है, and
you
all
can
these
raise
things.
capital there also.
So you have now so many options.
True.
India is now shining. India is shining. We should think of that, yeah.
Lovely.
So that is, think big.
Yeah.
Don't settle yourself on small things. That is what my
Good piece of
thinking
advice.
is, yeah.
I mean, it's a good piece. Totally, it's very well said that we should think global, think big, and
Yeah,
see how we can make a mark
Correct.
in the world stage.
And for our next generation also, we tell that only.
So your son, you were telling me that.
Yeah. My son Varad, he did MBA
Okay.
from Paris.
Okay.
HEC Paris.
Well, nice.
So he is with me since 2020. So he is there.
So he's all set to take the
Yes,
bat in the head.
Yes.
Lovely.
So
what's
he is
the-
right now a COO.
Very nice.
So he looks after entire operations.
Lovely.
And slowly I am now actually putting him into marketing also.
Great.
And my partner Sanjay's son is also partially active because he is still studying.
Okay.
His name is Dhruv.
Okay.
So after 1 year, probably he will also start working in the company. But I think he will come. So this next generation,
They should. I mean, there is
come.
no reason
Yeah,
not. When you build such a wonderful company
Absolutely.
with a global presence,
Correct.
and only the next generation should take it forward.
But what I actually tell them always is, don't think of incremental growth of Pratham.
True.
Like either 50 crore ka 51 kiya, 50 crore ka 60 kiya, that is not the vision.
So what is your
10x directly. You
Achha,
think
10x.
of 500 crores at least. Reach that goal and then think of something.
Lovely.
And don't depend on us now to do that.
Platform
We are
to
nearly
manage.
at 60. I mean, we should not, like, we are there to work, but we will focus on getting something else into the basket rather than doing the same things. And they should actually grow this company.
Great thoughts. So anything that I didn't ask you, I had a conversation around you before we started. So any questions that is a part of your journey, your life, your personal things, which I should have asked and I missed, ऐसा कुछ है?
I mean, it is your
In terms of because for me it is like generally a set of questions which comes in terms of ये
I think
पूछना है.
you, I asked you, I'm like, what is that?
Right.
Like, what could be the alternative thing you could have done or something like that?
Yeah. Why? Yes, please do tell us. Did you ever think about?
I'm
anything?
entrepreneur by choice,
Okay,
number one.
yeah.
Because after, as I told you, like after my graduation, I opted for a small company
Yes.
and all, and remotely. I mean, definitely this was my 90%. This is my only career I could think of. But I was judo player
अच्छा.
in my college days.
Achha.
So I was 3 times national champion, and then I have a black belt, black belt from Kodokan, Japan, and all.
Wow.
So I could have become a player or a coach. That could have been
That could have been an alternate career.
alternate thing. Otherwise,
Business has or entrepreneurship
but I am
has
happy
been.
that whatever my
I'm
dream
sure-
was
I'm
there.
sure you've done
I
a
could
wonderful job.
pursue
You have been
that.
able to put India on the international stage, on the global stage in terms of creating a wonderful machine. And what you told us that the Germans have not been able to sell any machine for the last 2 years in India.
Yes,
That's
yes.
phenomenal.
Yes.
More power to you and more power to Pratham.
I tell you
guys.
one more thing, Sujit. Like they were teasing us, that Pratham has no capabilities, original capabilities of design. They are just copy masters. In one of the trade shows in Frankfurt, and one of my competitors, I'll not take the name, this guy introduced me. He is the owner of Xerox, copy master.
Achha.
I just laughed. I mean, I just ignored that. But now we have more features than that competitor. Also, our machines are much superior in performance
Lovely.
than that. So I mean, they should.
Yeah, phenomenal achievement. Huh? When someone, especially जब कोई ऐसा उंगली करता है,
Exactly,
more like you know
exactly.
करना है.
It
अभी you
gives
have
you
to
more
prove it.
challenge.
I think that person who said that,
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's given the best gift to you.
Correct,
नहीं तो you would
correct.
not have that trigger कि नहीं
Correct,
अभी तो मेरे को
correct.
करके दिखाना है.
I just laughed as I said, yes, I am the owner of Xerox. It's my honor.
I take it with all humility.
Correct,
That's a great company, anyways. Yeah, lovely.
Also, I think, as you asked me about the younger generation, what advice? Many times, people think that running a business, you have to give bribe to the government officers. I'll tell you, Sujit, I'm really happy to tell you that we did all the things ethically. I mean, 95% of the time we never gave any bribe to the
No
corrupt
under table
officers.
paying money.
Like we are doing business, we are doing so much, we are like generating so much of employment.
Correct.
We are doing exports, so we are
Correct.
we are doing all the good things.
It's good to know for the youngsters that they are not going to be troubled if they were to start their own
If
manufacturing.
you are correct, you follow the process.
Follow the rules.
And if there is mistake,
Accept it.
accept it and
Correct
pay the
it.
penalty.
Yeah.
Be ready to pay penalty.
Correct.
But don't bribe to these corrupt officers.
Correct.
So-
Correct.
And you can do like that.
Lovely. Well said.
Have a patience
Hmm.
and deal the situation calmly, quietly, patiently, and you will definitely.
हो जाएगा.
हो जाएगा. Don't do that.
बढ़िया.
That is one more advice I would like to
Yeah,
give.
that's nice. That's also a
We
very
have
good
to
point.
stop this corruption.
Valid point. Lovely, sir. I really appreciate your journey.
Thanks,
I've
Sujit.
seen this. I'm short of words to express. I've always, when I started my business in 2013, I always wanted to create something on the global stage. I mean, I'm still far away from there. When I see that you have already done it, you are an inspiration for me as well. Let me.
Oh,
tell
thanks,
you
thanks,
this.
Sujit.
I'm
But
so-
you are also doing really wonderful thing. You showed me what synthetic papers and
Yeah,
all these
that's-
innovations,
yeah,
and
that's what-
you are thinking like
Yeah.
it's like originally what you can do or what you can invent
Yeah,
or
trying
how
to
you
do
can
in a
change
small
the
way.
trend.
Yeah, trying to
And,
do in a small way. Yeah.
But that is very important.
Yeah.
Thinking differently
Yeah.
is the important thing for
Yeah,
everyone to
yeah.
become successful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really, I appreciate it. Thanks a lot.
Yeah, welcome.
Thanks for your time.
Thank you very much.